Hi everyone, let's delve into the latest developments in the Gaza crisis. Early this morning, an Israeli airstrike hit a school in Gaza City, which was being used as a shelter for thousands of civilians. The school had been a place of refuge for many families who had nowhere else to go amidst the ongoing conflict. The attack, which occurred during dawn prayers, has reportedly resulted in over 100 deaths. The scene was one of utter devastation, with emergency services working tirelessly to rescue survivors and treat the injured. This incident has sparked international outrage and renewed calls for a ceasefire. Protests have erupted in various parts of the world, with people demanding an end to the violence. The White House has expressed deep concern over the strike, calling for an immediate investigation into the incident, while the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, claim the target was a Hamas command center. They have yet to provide concrete evidence to support this assertion. They dispute the reported casualties, suggesting that the numbers may have been exaggerated. On the other hand, Hamas has denied any militant presence at the school, calling the attack a heinous massacre. They have accused Israel of deliberately targeting civilians. The situation in Gaza is dire. The destruction of infrastructure and homes has left many without basic necessities. Following this airstrike, the IDF expanded evacuation orders in southern Gaza, urging residents to leave their homes immediately, particularly in Khan Yunis, now declared a combat zone. The streets are filled with people carrying whatever belongings they can manage, seeking safety. This action comes amid a conflict that's been raging for 10 months, causing significant civilian displacement. The ongoing violence has taken a heavy toll on the population. The humanitarian crisis is escalating. Aid organizations are struggling to keep up with the growing needs of the displaced population. With a population of 2.3 million, Gaza is one of the most densely populated areas in the world. Most of Gaza's residents are now displaced, seeking refuge in overcrowded tent camps and schools. These makeshift shelters are often ill-equipped to handle the influx of people. The strike on the school, one of the deadliest in this conflict, has left a deep scar on the community. Killed over 60 people and injured at least 47. The injured are being treated in hospitals that are already overwhelmed with casualties from previous attacks. Israel maintains it targeted a Hamas command center, but no evidence has been provided to substantiate this claim. The lack of transparency has fueled further skepticism and anger. The international community is condemning the attack and pushing for a ceasefire. Leaders from around the world are calling for an end to the hostilities. The United Nations and global leaders have criticized the targeting of civilian shelters, schools, and hospitals. They emphasize the need to protect non-combatants in conflict zones. Aid organizations are struggling to provide essential services amidst the chaos, with the lack of access to food, water, and medical care becoming more critical by the day. The situation is dire, and the need for humanitarian aid is urgent. With the lack of access to food, water, and medical care becoming more critical by the day, the scarcity of resources is leading to increased desperation among the population. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, the death toll continues to rise. Nearly 40,000 Palestinians have died since the conflict began. The loss of life is staggering and the grief is palpable. The international community is urging both sides to allow humanitarian corridors to operate safely, ensuring that aid reaches those in desperate need. These corridors are vital for delivering much-needed supplies, ensuring that aid reaches those in desperate need. The delivery of aid is often hampered by ongoing violence, making it difficult to reach those who need it most. There is a growing call for dialogue and diplomacy to bring an end to the violence. Peace talks are being encouraged as the only viable solution to the conflict. The hope is that mediation efforts can lead to a lasting resolution, protecting civilians and bringing relief to those suffering in Gaza. The international community is watching closely, hoping for a breakthrough. Protecting civilians and bringing relief to those suffering in Gaza. The resilience of the people in Gaza is remarkable, but they need support and protection. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing situation. We will continue to bring you the latest news as it unfolds. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay informed. Thanks for watching.